Merry Christmas Eve, Fullmoon Bay. For those of you just joining us, no, your ears are not deceiving you. I'm not the incredibly talented Aubrey Blake. My name is Brad Quinn, and I'm doing my best to fill in for Aubrey tonight. Longtime listeners may know that we have a little tradition here at WLDH. Every Christmas Eve we give the hosts the night off, and the station manager gets off his butt to actually work for a change. Yours truly just happens to be that lucky station manager, so let's all hope that I don't screw things up too badly over the next few hours. Be gentle, Fullmoon Bay. I haven't been behind a live microphone since college. I'm not too worried, though. I've got my fantastic producer Kelly Overton here with me tonight. Merry Christmas, Kelly, and Merry Christmas to all of you listening. It's the top of the hour, and that means it's time for a weather update. Kelly?
Good evening, Brad, and Merry Christmas to you as well. I'm Kelly Overton with your official WLDH weather update, brought to you by Henderson Tires. I hope you're ready for a white Christmas, because it just started snowing here at the station a few minutes ago. We're looking at light flurries turning into heavy snowfall within the hour. The snow will continue into the early morning hours with an overnight high of 26 degrees. This has been your local weather, and I'll be back with an update in an hour. Brad?
Thanks, Kelly. Well, you heard her, folks. If you've got any extremely last-minute Christmas shopping to get done, you're going to want to do that as fast as possible so that you can get home before the heavy snow starts. Let's go ahead and get into the mood for this special night. Here's Winter Wonderland by Michael Bublé on The Signal.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. To sing a love song while we stroll along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman. We'll pretend that here's Parson Brown. He'll say I am married, we'll say no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. We can build a snowman. We'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. We'll say, are you ready? We'll say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
That was Winter Wonderland by Michael Bublé. I'm Brad Quinn, filling in for Aubrey Blake tonight here on 95.7 FM, The Signal. The holiday season is a time for family, and all of us here at WLDH consider each and every one of you to be family. From all of us, thank you for your support throughout the year. If you've got any special requests, give us a call or send a request to the website, and we'd be happy to play whatever holiday song is your personal favorite. Kelly is holding up a piece of paper and waving at me from the booth. What have you got for us, Kelly?
I just received an email from the sheriff's office. They're asking that people avoid the area around town square while they take care of a minor power outage. Apparently the lights on the big tree have gone out.
The Christmas tree going out on Christmas Eve. Not the kind of thing that you want to have happen, but Sheriff Tucker and his people are the best there is, and I'm sure that they'll have everything back up and running in no time. Thanks, Kelly. Let's keep things rolling right along with another song. This is Wizards in Winter by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra on the Signal 95.7 FM. That's one of my absolute favorites. If you've got your own favorite that you'd like to hear tonight, give me a call. On the phone right now, we've got Renee Kidman. She's a bartender at Holcomb's Tavern, and she was closing up shop for the night when the lights in the tree went out. Merry Christmas to you, Renee.
Merry Christmas, Brad.
So the message we got from the sheriff's office wasn't totally clear. Is it just the lights on the tree that are out, or are the businesses nearby affected as well?
I think it's just the tree. Holcomb's is the closest business, and we still have power.
That's good to hear. Can you tell if the sheriff's department has arrived yet?
Yeah, they've been here for about 10 minutes now. Sheriff Tucker and one of his deputies went back behind the tree. I think that's where it's plugged in or whatever.
Sheriff Tucker himself is on the case, listeners. I've known him for a long time, and he's a man that gets things done. I imagine that he'll have things...
Wait, there's something going on. They just came back around. Ah, there we go. The lights are coming back on now. Oh shit! Holy shit!
Hey, whoa, Renee, we can't have that kind of language on the air. What,
Holy fuck! He's fucking dead!
I apologize, Renee, but we had to cut off the call. This is a family show, and we're also bound by FCC regulations. Did she say that someone's dead? Yeah? Call the sheriff's office. See if you can find out what's going on. Sorry about that, listeners. Why don't we head over to a commercial break? No, wait, I forgot that we're commercial free for the evening. Can you tell that I haven't done this in years, folks? Let's play another song. We'll be right back.
Christmas, you are the gift for me. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas under the Christmas tree. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas, dream of nothing more. So dear Santa, when you've read my letter, please drop her at my door. I've been waiting, oh you now baby, for the snowman, you to return. So I'll hang the mistletoe and stand right here, cross my fingers, hope I'll get my wish this year. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas, you're the gift for me. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas under the Christmas tree. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas, dream of nothing more. So dear Santa, when you've read my letter, please drop her at my door. I've been saving all of my kisses just to spend them on your sweet lips. So I'll decorate the place with light and cheer, knowing Christmas Day you will be standing here. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas, you're the gift for me. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas under the Christmas tree. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas, dream of nothing more. So dear Santa, when you read my letter, please drop her at my door. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas. I can't wait to unwrap you at Christmas.
Who told you that? I'm not saying that on the air until we have confirmation. Tucker's number's on file. Call him directly. What? Oh, hell. Hello again, listeners. This is Brad Quinn, filling in for Aubrey Blake tonight on 95.7 FM, The Signal. So, those of you that aren't just joining us heard a pretty disturbing phone call a few minutes ago. I want you to know that we're looking into it now, and as soon as we hear anything, I'll let you know. It's important to remember that we don't know anything one way or another about what is or isn't happening yet. Let's all hope that that call was just a prank, one that, albeit, was in very poor taste. In the meantime, I recommend staying away from the downtown area. The last thing we heard from the sheriff's office was that there was a power outage that they're working on. There hasn't been any official update on that yet, so let's give local law enforcement some space so that they can do their jobs. One thing that we do know for sure is that the snow is really starting to come down out there. I took a look out the front window here at the station, and I could barely make out the cars in the parking lot. It's that kind of blustery winter night where you just want to curl up in front of a warm fire with loved ones and sip some hot cocoa. Maybe mix that cocoa with something a bit stronger, if you catch my meaning. No matter what you choose, it's all about enjoying each other's company. Let's get back into that cozy holiday spirit with Last Christmas by Kelly Clarkson.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? It's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
I apologize for the momentary awkwardness here, listeners. Bear with us for a couple more minutes. Here's another song.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time.
Welcome back, listeners. This is Brad Quinn, filling in for Aubrey this Christmas Eve on 95.7 FM. I have some unfortunate news to share with you all this evening. We have received word from the Fullmoon Bay Sheriff's Office that Mayor Walter Hill has died. I'm sorry, folks. I know that's not the kind of news that you want to hear, especially on a holiday. There isn't much more to what we've been told by the Sheriff's Office, just them asking that you continue to stay away from the downtown area if at all possible. That's not all that I have to pass along to you, though. We've received multiple unconfirmed reports from very reliable sources that Mayor Hill's death is the result of a homicide. While I stress that has not been confirmed by the Fullmoon Bay Sheriff's Office, one of 95.7 FM's own, Dennis Connolly, is currently on the scene. You know Dennis as one of the hosts of our weekday morning show Up Too Early. Are you still on the line, Dennis?
Yes, Brad. I'm still here.
Thank you for taking the time out of your vacation to call in. I'm sure that this is the last thing you want to be doing tonight. Can you tell us what's been happening?
About a half hour ago, 45 minutes at the most, the power in town square went out. The buildings around it didn't seem to be affected, but inside the square, all the lamps and other lights went out. That includes the Christmas tree. A few minutes after Sheriff Tucker and a deputy arrived to check things out, the lights came back on. When they did, that's when the mayor was found.
And where was the mayor found?
That's what is really messed up about the whole thing. The mayor's body was found tied to the Christmas tree with what looked like cables. Wait, no. The cables weren't tied. Sorry, I'm still trying to wrap my head around things. The mayor's body was about 8 or 9 feet up off the ground, and the cables were pierced through his arms and legs. He was up there like he was on display. There was blood everywhere.
That's probably as graphic as we want to get on the air, Dennis. What happened after the body was, discovered?
There was someone standing at the base of the tree under the mayor. I don't know if it was a man or a woman. The person was dressed all in black, with a hooded sweatshirt and sweatpants. They were wearing this. Have you seen those LED masks before, Brad? The kind that you can program the lights to form pictures or animations. The person was wearing one of those, and the mask lights were running this animation of snow falling from the top of the mask to the bottom on a loop. The person was just standing there, the mayor's blood dripping down onto him or her, and not moving a muscle. Everyone just stared at them for what seemed like forever, before Sheriff Tucker ran forward and tackled them to the ground. The person didn't even put up any kind of a fight, not even when Tucker cuffed them and put them into the back of his car.
Good God.
It was one of the freakiest things I've ever seen. Just the damnedest thing.
So, what's happening now?
Tucker left with who I can only assume is the killer. I mean, that has to be the person that killed the mayor and strung him up, right?
I think Sheriff Tucker would say that it's too early to say that for sure, and he'd probably caution us against jumping to conclusions. What's going on with Mayor Hill?
The fire department got called in, and right now, the deputy and a couple of firefighters are using ladders to get the mayor down from the tree. They're going really slow. I think that they're trying to make sure that they don't damage the body any more than they have to. Oh, crap. I have to go, Brad. We're being told that we need to clear the area.
Not a problem, Dennis. Stay safe out there. Folks, I have to be honest. I don't know what to make of any of this. I've never heard of anything like this before, certainly not in Fullmoon Bay. It's like something out of... No, you know what? It's best not to go down that rabbit hole. For those of you just joining us, here's a quick recap of the horrible news that we've received this evening. Mayor Walter Hill, who was just re-elected last month, has been found dead, the victim of what appears to be a homicide. The sheriff's office has taken someone into custody, although at this time it is unknown if this person is the person who actually committed the murder. We will keep you updated as more information becomes available. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
The Christmas lights are shining oh so bright everywhere in this little town on this special night. And here we are in the car on our way back home to be with those we love the most, guided by a single star. This is the magic of Christmas. This is the magic of love. Wherever we are, near or far, it's that same star that leads, and that's the magic of Christmas to me. welcoming chime. And every year when I come back here, this heartfelt feeling goes right through the ceiling. This is the magic of Christmas. This is the magic of love. Wherever we are, near or far, in this beat up car, it's that same star that leads, and that's the magic of Christmas to me.
Still remember back in the day, first riding an open sleigh. I was a child, I was the kind who smiled. The night before Christmas Day, weary thoughts to won't go away. What a night, we stayed up all night. Now it seems like no one's gonna wait for it. Oh, it's gonna be alright if you just hold tight. But you have to wait until tomorrow. You know he's on his way, and on Christmas Day, and there'll be no worry and no more sorrow. God bless those who have nothing. What a mess, we gotta do something right. We gotta spread the light. Now it's time to give it back. So we'll be back on track in winter time. We have a hill to climb, but it seems like no one wants to wait for it. No, it's gonna be alright if you just hold tight. But you have to wait until tomorrow. You know he's on his way, and on Christmas Day, there'll be no worry and no more sorrow. You know he's on his way, and on Christmas Day, there'll be no worry and no more sorrow. It's gonna be alright if you just hold tight. But you have to wait until tomorrow. You know he's on his way, and on Christmas Day, and there'll be no worry and no more sorrow.
Welcome back, listeners. This is 95.7 FM, The Signal, and I'm Kelly Overton. Brad Quinn will be back with you in just a few minutes, which means I'll be able to go back to my nice, comfy production booth. But until then, I'm happy to be here with you great folks. Typically, we do weather updates at the top of the hour, but the storm has really picked up. The Fullmoon Bay Sheriff's Office has issued a Level 1 snow emergency for both the town and the surrounding areas. Snow and ice accumulation are causing roadways to become slick and hazardous, and anyone out and about is encouraged to exercise caution. The National Weather Service has updated its predicted accumulation overnight to 5 inches, with as much as 8 inches possible. Winds of 40 miles per hour are expected, with gusts reaching 55 miles per hour. Long story short, if you're at home, stay there, and if you're not, you'll want to get there as soon as possible. This has been your weather update on 95.7 FM, The Signal, brought to you by Henderson Tires. Brad is coming back into the studio right now. This is from the sheriff's office?
No, those came in from listeners in the email and through the text line.
Should we wait for...
I couldn't get through, and I don't think we can wait. Go ahead and tell the listeners.
Over the last few minutes, we've been receiving messages from listeners about some strange sightings in the area. There are 6 separate reports of sightings of individuals dressed all in black and wearing LED masks. This is the same description that we were given for the person present at the tree in Town Square where Mayor Hill's body was found. As I said, it's 6 reports so far, but as I'm speaking, I'm watching more emails coming in on my screen. None of these reports are from the vicinity of Town Square. They seem to be scattered around Fullmoon Bay. We are just as in the dark as to what's going on as you folks are. I wish there was something more that we could tell you, and as soon as there is, we will. For now, though, I highly recommend erring on the side of caution. Go home, lock your doors, and use good common sense. We're going to try to take a short break, try to get everything that's coming in sorted out, and hopefully when we get back, we'll have more to pass on to you. Stay safe, Fullmoon Bay.
I like Christmas, I like a real Christmas tree, I like a mall Santa Claus that lets me sit on his knee. I like a big red bow and mistletoe with you underneath, 'cause I know it means you'll be kissing me. I like Christmas, I like that jingle bell song, I like it best when my friends are there to jingle along. You and me in harmony with everyone, singing at the top of our lungs. Christmas time is my favorite time of the year. Yes, it is, because everyone is wonderful, filled with Christmas cheer. I like Christmas, I like those loud tacky lights, the ones that flash on and off and make the neighbors uptight. It's better when it's brighter, man, you know that I'm right. And Christmas is my favorite time. Time is my favorite time of the year.
on.
Welcome back to Christmas Eve on 95.7 FM, The Signal. I'm Brad Quinn, and my producer Kelly and I are filling in for the usual crew this evening. Obviously, this hasn't been the kind of Christmas Eve that anyone is used to. It's also one that I'm sure we all wish wasn't happening at all. The original plan for tonight was to play some Christmas music, take some requests, and have a relaxing evening with our listeners. That's typically what happens on these holiday shifts. It's part of the reason that we give our usual radio personalities the night off, along with wanting to give them time with their families as a thank you for everything that they do throughout the year. That plan has completely fallen through at this point. There's something abnormal going on in Fullmoon Bay tonight. Mayor Walter Hill is dead, an unknown person is in custody, and other figures dressed the same way as that person are now being reported in multiple places. To add to that, we're in the beginning stages of what can best be described as a blizzard. And now, to put the cherry on top, the phone lines here at WLDH just went out. We still have internet access and we're still able to transmit, thankfully, but we can't make or receive calls. The storm has taken away the cell phone option as well. We promised that we'd provide more information when we received it. We have now received such information, and just as promised, I'm going to pass along everything that we found out. There needs to be some context before I do that, though. The information that we have has come directly through an email from Sheriff Tucker. Along with it came a short note asking that it be read on air, and that any reports that we receive involving any, and I'm quoting here, strange events, be detailed on air as well. We're not the only station who have gotten this email. I've been in contact with a colleague at a different local radio station, and he received it as well. If I had to take a guess, I'd say that everyone broadcasting did. I have to be honest here. Normally, I would not be complying with this request, and as a station manager, I wouldn't allow anyone else to either. This is a family station, not a news station, and this is some very unsavory content. We would only be broadcasting the general story rather than the exact details. That's what we normally do. This is not a normal situation. I don't want to speculate too much, but the sheriff's office wouldn't be asking us to do this unless it was extremely important. Given what happened to Mayor Hill this evening, I don't think that it's much of a stretch to think that this is being done in the interest of public safety, even if we don't know the exact details. So we're going to comply with Sheriff Tucker's request. I very much advise listener discretion at this point. All right, here we go. The following is a note that was presented to the sheriff's office by the suspect they took into custody at Town Square. It's brief, and I'll read it in its entirety. Mayor Walter Hamilton Hill, age 58, thief, death by skinning and gutting. There are two more attachments included with the email. The first is a series of financial documents that appear to show funds being removed from a number of public services and deposited into Mayor Hill's private accounts. Some of you may have heard the rumors of possible embezzlement somewhere in the town government, but to my knowledge, there's never been any proof of that until now. The second attachment is a series of pictures that... I'm sorry, please just give me a moment. I apologize. These pictures are hard to look at. They show Mayor Hill's dead body before it was displayed in Town Square. The skin has been removed, and his body has been cut right down the middle to expose his internal organs.
Brad, Brad, I'm so sorry, but we've just gotten an email from a listener about another one.
What?
It's another killing.
Jesus. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Should I read it word for word or?
Just summarize it, I guess.
Okay, yeah. This is from Ellen over on Hyatt's Drive. She was letting her dog out when she noticed that her neighbor's back door was standing wide open, even though it was snowing. She went over to check on them and found them dead in the kitchen. God. Their bodies were covered in bruises and contorted into unnatural positions. There's more details here if you want them.
No, I think everyone gets the idea. Does it say who the neighbors were?
Harold and Donna Lake.
I've just gotten another statement through email with those names on it. Harold Carl Lake, age 46, abuser, death by bludgeoning. Donna Elaine Lake, age 44, abuser, death by bludgeoning. There's something else attached. These are foster care records for a number of children over the past 10 years, all of which have been assigned to the Lakes. Each one includes medical records showing injuries to the children. All of the injuries are marked as being accidental. It seems pretty obvious what's being suggested here, though.
Brad, look at the email.
Yeah, I see it. Folks, we're starting to get swarmed with reports. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break to allow us to get as much of this organized as possible. I know playing Christmas music with all of... This is going to seem tone deaf, maybe even crass, but it's all that we have to work with. Please, just bear with us, and we'll be back as soon as possible.
this song. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul.
Yes, he was.
With a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
That's right.
Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. Everybody!
There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around.
Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be.
And the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Go, Frosty, go!
Yeah! Come on! A little louder now.
Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day. So he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can.
Led them down the streets of town, right to that traffic cop, and only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way,
But he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday.
everybody!
Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the fields of snow.
Frosty!
I'm gonna miss that snowman.
Back again! Love you, Frosty! Over the fields of snow.
Goodbye, I hope you melt.
Welcome back, listeners. This is Brad Quinn, and you're listening to 95.7 FM, The Signal. We're still working on sorting through all the information and messages that we've received. To give you an idea of how we're trying to handle this, we're trying to match reports of... Jesus. I'm sitting here trying to think of a delicate, radio-friendly way to say murders. This isn't fair to the people who have lost their lives, and it's not fair to everyone that's sitting in their cars or homes listening to this while fearing for the lives of themselves and for their families. From this moment on, we are done playing pretend. People are dying from some sort of organized killing spree, and while maybe some people could stay above it and maintain journalistic integrity, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean at a time like this, I can't. We're going to read these reports and statements. We're going to do that not because it's our jobs, but because I'm convinced that the sheriff's office asked us to in an effort to prevent even more loss of life. That's the only reason I can think of they'd want to be making any of this public. Anyway, as I was saying, we're putting together incoming reports with the matching statements coming in from the sheriff's office. It's not perfect, but it's as close to verification as we're going to get. We've gotten 3 so far. Kelly, go ahead and read the first one that you've got.
Ted Taylor was found by a coworker at Ravelry Storage. His body was discovered on the ground in front of the entryway gate. It was described as swollen and puffy, and there was foam coming out of the mouth. Here's the statement we were given. Theodore Garvin Taylor, age 39, poisoner, death by toxin. It came with pictures of, I don't know this for sure, but I think this is some kind of drug lab. It looks like it's set up inside of a storage garage.
It really seems like these killers are targeting criminals, or maybe it's more broad and it's people that have just done bad things, like some kind of sick vigilantes. I wonder if they...
Brad, look at the cameras.
Sorry, what?
Brad, look at the fucking security cameras.
I'm not seeing...
Are you fucking kidding me? The lobby feed.
Wait, the internal camera feeds? I was looking outside. Oh, fuck.
What do we do?
Fuck, I don't, call the police.
I can't, the phones are down.
Then email them, send up a fucking smoke signal. I don't fucking care, just get them here.
He's moving.
Damn it, where did he go?
I don't know. There are blind spots all over the place.
Fuck, lock your door. Listeners, we have a major situation. The security cameras here at the station have picked up someone inside of the building. It's a large man wearing black clothes and an LED mask displaying falling snow. This same description we've received of the people carrying out the killings throughout Fullmoon Bay. We've locked ourselves into the studio and production booth, but these locks were not designed to keep anyone out that really wants to get in. They're meant to stop people from accidentally walking into the studio while someone's on air. If anyone out there is able to get in contact with the sheriff's office, please tell them that we need help at the WLDH building. They know where it's at. Please, we need immediate help. Kelly? Kelly, what's wrong?
Something was just slid under my door. The one that goes into the hallway. It's a piece of paper.
I think you'd better check it to see what it is.
Yeah, I fucking know that. Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
It's okay, I get it. Do you need me to come in there and do it?
No, I've got it. Oh, fuck. It's got blood all over it. It's a note.
What does it say?
It says, Tyler Marcus Brighton, age 51, thief. Isn't that...
The night janitor for the station, yeah. Fuck. Is there anyone else in the building? I can't think of anyone.
I can't either. I think everyone else is gone for the holiday. I can see him on the camera in the hallway. What is he doing?
He's writing something. I can't tell.
I can't make out what it says. The video is too pixelated.
It says to open the door or he'll kill Mary.
Is that picture on his phone screen?
Yeah, it is. That's my house's front porch.
What we do?
Well, I can't fucking let them kill my fucking wife, so I guess I'm fucking letting him in. The door between the studio and the producer's booth swings into the booth, right? Push everything you can in front of it, barricade the fuck out of it, and make sure that you keep us on the air no matter what happens.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Are you done?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. I'm letting him in. Fuck.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you want. I'm back on the air now. I didn't turn off the headset before I let you in. There's a second microphone right there. There isn't a headset for it. It's just a mic. Kelly will get it on the air for you.
Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Kelly, I know you're scared, but if you don't get this mic hot right fucking now, he's going to kill us both. Snap the fuck out of it.
Fuck. Yeah, okay. What mic is that? 3? Okay, it's live.
Okay, you're on the air. I can hear you tapping through my headset now.
Excellent. Good evening, Bradley and Kelly, and good evening to everyone in Fullmoon Bay.
May I ask why you're here?
You may not, no, not yet. After all, I just wished you a good evening. The polite thing to do is to wish me the same.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. Good evening, sir.
There. That wasn't so hard, now was it? I often wonder when common courtesies became so uncommon. If a person waved hello to you at a grocery store, it used to be second nature to wave back to return the greeting. Now people ignore the friendly gestures and even feel harassed by them. Jacob Carter Fogley, age 25, liar, death by tearing out of the throat.
What was that?
Another death to report. Fullmoon Bay is keeping us quite busy this evening.
Keeping you...
Busy, yes. That is what I said. Do try to keep up. Annette Terry Fogley, age 23, adulterer, death by immolation.
Annie Fogley? Christ. She babysits for me.
I believe you mean she used to babysit for you. The past tense is now the correct tense. Brandon Connor Novak, age 19, voyeurism, death by severe cranial trauma.
Why are you doing this?
There must be a record.
A record of what?
A record of the punishment of committed sins. An account of what is happening here this evening. Rebecca Ann Wallace, age 44, prostitution, death by disembowelment.
Wait, hold on. Rebecca's not a prostitute. She does volunteer work, for God's sake.
She also used sex to advance her career at her place of employment, as well as to acquire money and gifts from multiple suitors. The punishment was just. That is why we sent proof with the first declarations, so that you could be assured that those taken deserved to be.
I don't believe it.
Your belief is not a requirement for us to perform our duty.
Your duty?
Some of the others call it a goal, and others refer to it as needed service. I believe that it's a duty. It should be everyone's inherent duty to improve the world around them. Don't you agree? I'd like you to answer the question, Mr. Quinn.
I believe in helping your community, but not like this. This is murder.
No, this is not murder. This is course correction. During the Christmas season, everything is all bright lights and uplifting songs and a repeated narrative of happiness and peace, there's this sense that this time of year is somehow different, somehow better than the rest of the year. That's not true though, is it? The lights and decorations are simply plastered on top of a decaying society. It's the holiday equivalent of putting lipstick on a pig. What lies beneath the seasonal coating is rot and decay. The holiday season is a time of lying and hypocrisy. It's play acting designed to make everyone feel better about themselves and the people around them. What we're doing, Mr. Quinn, is exposing the truth, not to us. We always recognize and know the black of a man's soul. We are exposing the truth of the people that live here for all of you to see. Adam Edward Grady, age 39, deceit, death by repeated stabbing to the back. You believe that I'm insane, don't you, Mr. Quinn?
Truthfully?
I always want the truth.
I don't think that you sound insane. I think you sound like some brainwashed cult member.
A cult member. Interesting. Does it surprise you to learn that I see you as the cult member, Mr. Quinn? That I believe that you are the one who is brainwashed? You and nearly every other person on this wretched world. Are you telling me that you really don't see your own institutionalized and hypocritical beliefs?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then let me make myself more clear by using your society's concept of justice. You draw a line between good and evil. It's a line that sometimes becomes blurred, but a line nonetheless. On one side you have what you have decided is good. These are the things that your society deems to be acceptable for its members. That in itself is stupidity. Acceptable in society and actually being good are two different things, but your kind has never had a problem with reworking definitions if the original was too constricting for your taste. On the opposite side of the line, you have what your people have unilaterally and arrogantly declared to be evil. You don't like those things. They make you uncomfortable. Therefore, they must be evil. If someone commits an act that's on this side of the line, well, they've done something evil. The sheer arrogance of you. Good and evil are universal constants. Natural versus unnatural. They were locked in place long before this world took its place as an insignificant speck of dust on the fabric of reality. But you know better than the very forces that envisioned and formed creation, correct? Arrogance, plain and simple. And you can't even be bothered to adhere to your own definitions of right and wrong. A man murders another man. You have clearly defined that as evil. But wait, there are extenuating circumstances. The killer had a difficult childhood. He has a mental disorder. He feels remorse for his actions. Evil does not come with exceptions, Mr. Quinn. You people have convinced yourself that it does, that it somehow changes and reshapes itself based on the surrounding narrative. Evil is evil. It is solid and immutable. Only someone that has been fed lie after lie after lie could ever believe otherwise. What you're witnessing tonight isn't an atrocity, Mr. Quinn. It's a compromise. We are meeting you halfway. You want to move the line as to what is evil and what isn't? Fine. We can adjust. We can adapt. We will judge you by your own definitions. What we refuse to do is view things through a lens of gray. Good and evil are meant to be black and white. What better time to bring back that clear delineation than at Christmas? As interesting as this philosophical debate has been, I must be going now, Mr. Quinn. There's much to do, and I am called back to my duty. Continue to read the declarations of cleansing that are sent to you as you receive them.
Wait, what about...
Your wife? You have done as you were told, and she has not committed a sin worthy of our attention. She will not be harmed.
He just left the building.
Thank God, thank fucking God.
I thought he was going to...
Yeah.
I can't stop shaking.
I need... Go to a break. I don't care what it is. Just go to a break.
Christmas, a time for miracles, wishing to find a remedy, hoping for better days to come. Memories of flickering shadows, cold nights, hearing the wind blows the snow
for you to be here. Show me lights and angels, help me through the changes, and I'll be waiting on Christmas night. Oh, show me hope and glory, write us a different story, and I'll be waiting on Christmas night. Oh, 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 I'll be waiting on miracles tonight. 'Cause don't you know it's Christmas? Don't you know it's Christmas? That's why I'm waiting on miracles tonight. That's why I'm waiting on miracles tonight.
I was about to say welcome back, listeners, but somehow that doesn't feel like the right thing to say given everything that's happened. In the interest of full disclosure, I'm currently indulging in a bottle of fine whiskey that the station owner gave me for Christmas. I had been planning on saving it for a special occasion, but let's face it, if there was ever a time to get shit-faced, it's right now. Also in the interest of full disclosure, during the break, Kelly and I thought about just saying fuck it and getting the hell out of here. Our cars are buried under snow, though, and somehow I don't think that the people watching the station would give us time to dig them out. They are out there, too. We can see those LED masks of theirs moving around the edges of the property. Oh, good, look, another fucking statement has come in. Fan-fucking-tastic. Harold Samuel Charleston, age 72, abuse against children, death by dismemberment. Wonderful. You know what the worst part of all this is? Well, not the worst part, but you know what I mean. A bad part. A bad part of all of this is that there might be a few kernels of truth in that psychopath's ramblings. Maybe we do use the holiday season to hide from the bad shit we do all year. If you fuck your coworker at least once a week behind your wife's back, does buying that wife an expensive gift and a neat little package make up for that betrayal? No, of course it doesn't. It just makes it easier for you to lie to yourself. You could point to the gift and say, see, I'm good to her. I bought her this great necklace.
Brad.
Yeah, I know. Gregory Terrence Hatch, age 45, murderer, death by crushing. Greg Hatch, he works down at Henderson Tires, the repair shop that sponsors our weather updates. Good to know that the guy that changes my car's oil killed someone. Fucker. Here's another one. Irma Prudence Manningham, age 88, liar, death by asphyxiation. That brings up an interesting question. How bad do you have to lie to wind up on these psychos' naughty list? Can't just be little white lies. If it was, everyone would be killed off. Is it repeated lying, or is it telling a lie so bad that it leads to something awful? Just trying to figure out where the goalposts are here, folks.
Brad, come on. We can't.
Can't what? Ask questions about the guidelines the nut jobs are using to murder people? Of course we can. It's only fair. They unilaterally declared that it's open season on invading personal privacies to make their kill list. It's only fair that I be able to do some poking and prodding on my own. Besides, it's not like it matters. I can ask all the questions that I want, but there's no way to get any answers to them. It's all just speculation. Flaccid and pointless speculation. Manuel Carlos Sanchez, age 24, abuser, death by blow to skull. I'd say that we're all fucked, but we're past that now. We were all fucked the moment our beloved fun-siphoning mayor was strung up like a pig in a butcher shop window. We just didn't know it yet. Carolyn Rita Smythe, age 39, liar, death by crushing of windpipe. Some of these killings are strangely poetic. I wonder if that's on purpose or just a fun little coincidence. David Benjamin Parsons, age 51, blackmailer, death by stabbing. That's a new one. Blackmail. Not the most inspired way of killing someone, though. What do you think, Kelly? Kelly?
Kelly Sophia Overton, age 28, adulterer, death by slit throat.
What the fuck?
Bradley Ryan Quinn, age 41, adulterer, death by broken neck.